Gweru Diocese, Social Communications.
Okay, so you see me clearly, right? Thank you, Your Excellency, the Apostolic Nuncio, Your Lordship, the bishops, esteemed church leaders, and the vibrant and beautiful young boys and girls of Zimbabwe. Masikati, Salibonani, very good afternoon. It was a long trip, actually around 4 hours trip this morning from Harare to this beautiful town, Gweru. I said just short trip, right? Compared with that over 10,000 miles away from Zimbabwe to Korea, this 4 hours trip is very, very short. It's indeed very exciting to be here with you. One of my colleagues at the embassy said maybe around 100, 200 people gather, but I see nearly 1,000. This is surprising, it's amazing. I sincerely thank the Catholic Commission for the Laity and Youth for inviting me to this historic launch of World Youth Day 2027. As we unveil the banner today, we are symbolically opening a bridge between Zimbabwe and Seoul, Korea. Dear young friends, I bring you greetings that connect Gweru to the wider church around the world. This very weekend, actually today, the President of South Korea, President Lee Jae-myung, is visiting Italy and the Vatican, where he will attend a Mass for Peace tomorrow and meet His Holiness Pope Leo XIV. One of the topics being discussed is World Youth Day 2027 in Seoul, and the young people from every continent who will gather there. So at this moment, Rome, Italy, Seoul, Korea, and Gweru, Zimbabwe are connected by the same faith and the same hope. The Pope in Rome, the Church in Korea, and all of you here in Zimbabwe are united through our shared faith in Christ. The Church is not distant, it is alive, and you are part of it. You are not at the margins of this story, you are at its center. Korea sees Zimbabwe not only as a participant in this journey, but as a true partner in hope. Across continents, young people may speak different languages and live in different circumstances, but they share the same hopes, challenges, and dreams. In Korea, my country, young people live in a fast-paced and highly competitive environment. Yet they are not defined only by study or work. Many young people in Korea dedicate their time to volunteering, helping vulnerable members of society, and supporting their communities. Here in Zimbabwe, young people also face challenges and responsibilities, yet continue to serve their communities with dedication and faith. While our circumstances may differ, the spirit is often the same. Young people today are not only preparing for the future, they are already helping to shape the present. World Youth Day reminds us of this truth. In this sense, young people are not only the leaders of tomorrow, they are already the heartbeat of the church today. Dear young friends, as we prepare to welcome you to Seoul, it may be helpful to know something about Korea and, of course, church in Korea. The Catholic Church in Korea has a unique and remarkable history. Unlike many countries where Christianity first arrived through foreign missionaries, the Korean Church began with ordinary people. who discovered Christian teachings from books, the books in writings, and embraced the faith and shared it with others. In many ways, it was a church built through the faith and dedication of ordinary lay people. The church later experienced periods of persecution during the 18th and 19th centuries. Thousands of believers remained faithful despite suffering and hardship, and many gave their lives for their faith. These Korean martyrs remind us that holiness is not reserved for only a few extraordinary people. It is a calling offered to ordinary believers who choose courage over fear and hope over discouragement. From these beginnings, the Catholic Church in Korea has grown into a vibrant community serving society through education, healthcare, and social service. The Catholic schools and universities in Korea educate many young people. Catholic hospitals care for people from all walks of life. And the very Catholic Church in Korea continues to support those in need, not only in Korea, but also around the world, including Zimbabwe. Today, the church in Korea is also a living church of young people. It is within this living church that Seoul will welcome the young people of the world next year. When you arrive in Seoul next year, you will encounter a city where tradition and modern life exist side by side. The ancient palaces, historic sites stand alongside a global city known for innovation and technology. Seoul is a place, an international exchange where people from many countries live, study, and work together. Young people play an important role in this environment, contributing in education, science, culture, music, and the arts. Beyond its modern appearance, many visitors remember something even more important: the warmth of its people. Visitors often find Koreans welcoming, respectful, and ready to help those from other countries like you. You will also experience, of course, a rich food culture, the Korean food, where meals are usually shared among families and friends and become moments of friendship and conversation. In this way, your experience in Seoul will not only be about events, it will also be about meaningful encounters and lasting memories. Yet, World Youth Day, as my previous speakers already described, is ultimately about much more than the city that hosts it. When you come to Seoul next year, you will not simply attend an international event. You will join a pilgrimage of faith. You will pray with young people from every continent. You will listen to their stories, share your own experiences, and discover we all are united in Christ. World Youth Day reminds us that the church is truly universal. It shows us that faith is alive in every corner of the world, and each young person has a unique role in the mission of the church. For many participants, World Youth Day becomes a moment of renewal, a moment to deepen faith, build lasting friendship, and hear God's call more clearly. Perhaps more importantly, it reminds young people that they are never alone. They belong to a global family of faith that works together in hope. It is in this spirit that we hear the words chosen for World Youth Day 2027. Take courage, I have overcome the world. John 16:33. This is the true meaning of World Youth Day. My dear young friends, today marks the beginning of a mission of hope The journey to Seoul, Korea will require preparation, commitment, and unity, but you will not walk alone. You will work with your bishops, priests, families, and communities, and of course with my embassy in Harare. You will work with the Universal Church, of course, and you will work with the prayers and friendships of other young people in Korea and around the world. I encourage you to carry this spirit back to your communities, Chinoy, Bulawayo, and others. The journey to Seoul begins today. The mission begins now. Bring hope where there's discouragement. Bring peace where there's division. Bring faith where there's uncertainty. When young people from Zimbabwe stand together with young people from Korea, Africa, Asia, Europe, and Oceania, and Americas in next year, the world will witness something beautiful, a church that is young, alive, and united in Christ. Come to Seoul not only as visitors, but as ambassadors of Zimbabwe, witnesses of faith, and builders of communion. May this beginning in Gweru become a lasting bridge of friendship, faith, and mutual understanding between Zimbabwe and Korea. We look forward to welcoming you. See you in Seoul. Sebonga, thank you very much. May God bless you all abundantly.
Gweru Diocese, Social Communications.